Hello everybody, this is Sam and I'm with Alden, right there. And
hello.
We are playing Age of Empires 2 HD Edition.
Woo! One of my favorite games ever.
Yes, it is a wonderful game. We just started a game a little while ago and noticed some lag at the beginning, so bear with us while it sorts itself out, because I'm getting it again.
Yeah.
But it does fix itself. Like it stopped doing it quite a bit after a little while. So there's a bit of.
I think it's just trying to get everything going.
Yeah.
You know?
So I feel like where's my other? Oh, there he was. He was hiding from me. I don't see my berries. There they are.
Oh, look at this nice ford over to your place. You know.
So.
This little jungle
This
walk.
is Age of Empires 2, which is an older game. When did this come out originally?
1999, released in 2000.
1999. And now, so 13 years later, they have a graphical rehaul.
A minor graphical rehaul.
A minor graphical rehaul. And both of us, we have memories. Alden and I have known each other for a long time, and we have memories of playing this game with each other, you know, back in like 2003,
Yeah.
2004. I mean, we've been playing the Age of Empires series for a long time. We played Age of Empires 3 a lot. We have that video up of us playing. So Age of Empires is something we really both enjoy. But I think for the most part, both of us kind of agree that Age of Empires 2, with the exception of the graphics and perhaps the addition of the home city, I really liked.
Yes. The upgrades that went, persisted
the
through
upgrade
the games.
of those kind of things, yeah, and persistent experience system I always thought was nice for a game like this. With the exception of those things, both of us agree that Age of Empires 2 is a better game than Age of Empires 3, and don't get me wrong, I like Age of Empires 3.
Yeah, good game, definitely worth it, but
Yes, and especially now, if you want either one of these games, they're both less than $20 on Steam.
You can get the combination of this one and Age of Empires 3
for like 25, I think.
Yeah,
something
25,
like that.
30, something like that.
I mean, if I didn't have Age of Empires already, I would have done
Definitely.
that, you know. But we
Oh, I do want to mention that they did put in an achievement system in Steam.
Yes.
There's over like 200 achievements now,
they
so
have
there is a little
achievements,
bit of replay
which
stuff.
is fun.
I'm
One of the
achievement
really nice things
big.
is there's Steam-enabled multiplayer inviting. It makes life
So
so
nice.
much easier. So much easier. So, for those of you watching at home, which is everybody watching this video, I suppose, really, I am playing as... There's more races as well, I think. Like, more...
I think that there's 4 regions with 3 in each, I think. I want to say there's 12. There's like Eastern European,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern, Asian, and I can't remember the other one. But there's like 4 big regions, and the architecture for each of those is very distinct and different from the next.
So there's more, I don't want to say classes, but races you can play as that have distinct units and things like that. Most of the general kind of things are the same. You know, everyone has basic cavalry. Everyone has.
For the most part, yes. I mean, like my particular Civ, they actually are very restricted on their cavalry. I can only build one of the 3 types.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, there you go.
But
See?
I'm a superpower
That's when you're
infantry
Yeah.
Civ, so.
So I am playing as the Britons. I don't think I've said that yet. And you are playing as the
Teutons.
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 With the Teutonic Knights and things like that.
Yes. My favorite unit, and maybe the entire series.
Well, there you go. That's pretty big. I still haven't found my gold.
Because all they do is walk around, no shield, no nothing, just a blue cape and a giant sword.
A big like bastard sword, right?
And they just go kill everybody in like 2 hits.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And there's more in-depth. Once we start really getting into building, you'll see there's a lot more buildings. There's a lot more troops. There's a lot more control over your troops in combat.
You can even march them in 4 different marching patterns. I love that. And I was so angry when they took it out.
This lag is kind of weird because I'm not having frame rate issues. I'm having it's server side.
It is.
So it's interesting.
Kind of strange. Hopefully it doesn't get too wacky when we get 500 units for every Civ. Oh, and in case anybody doesn't realize, we're playing 2v2v2.
Yes, and we
so
don't know.
teams of 2.
we don't know what the enemy's civilizations are.
Yeah.
So
I miss them having to actually like hand deliver all these resources. Like
yeah,
it made it more
just kind of being magic.
Yeah, instead of them putting it all in their pocket.
Yeah, because then you have the addition of like the mining huts and things like that.
Yes, yeah.
That you kind of have your base spread out a lot further away from your base. In Age of Empires 3, you just kind of like build like the farms and plantations as close as you can to your town hall, and then put outposts around it to defend it. And that's
you can be pretty self-sufficient. The way I do it in Age of Empires 3 is I get 20 settlers on plantations, so I have infinite gold, 20 on mills, so I have infinite food, and then 2 factories for wood, and I'm good for the rest of the game. In this one, you can't do that. Even the farms take wood to make food.
You need to hunt for
sweet.
I still haven't found my gold.
Don't forget about the stone.
I had stone right next to my base. I haven't found gold yet.
I have some gold over here. Gold's not too big of an issue. Stone's an issue for me because I love the castles. Yeah. I absolutely love them.
Oh,
they cost 650 stone. Well, because they just mow people down with the arrows, dude.
I'm fighting for food right now with trying to build up some more settlers. How do I not have the food? Which one is my food? That one?
Second one. It's got
gold.
corn.
Okay, I thought that was the gold. I'm like kind of sitting back a bit. Look, okay, there's some gold. The gold.
Try to explore with your cavalry and try to find your choke points around your base.
Yeah, I am. There's this ford that's obviously right here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big choke point. Try to find that relic. Well, we're good because I have a relic over here, and so long as one civ doesn't get all the relics, we're fine. But if one civ somehow gets all the relics, they win.
Oh really?
So, yeah.
I didn't know it was that important. Hey, there's a relic.
Oh yeah. And if you put them in your monastery,
you get
it actually generates gold. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the only infinite source of anything on this game, isn't it?
I think it might be.
So then technically you have infinite everything because there's markets and you can trade for food.
But you have to remember there's inflation. Like if you buy thousands.
If you buy a lot, yeah, it costs more every time.
If you sell wood, then they'll give you less and less for wood. So you can definitely, get to the point.
Oh yeah,
where
you can screw yourself over pretty fast.
Yeah, I usually avoid markets for that reason.
It's good if you need something really fast, like you have thousands and thousands of wood, but you're completely out of food and you need troops or something like that.
True. And there's also a couple different tower units in the game. You have your normal ones from like Age of Empires 3 where you can just shoot, but there's also ones that don't have any attack. They just give you line of sight.
But it's huge line of sight. Yeah.
Yes.
And then aren't there like bombard towers, like cannon towers that are better against
ships and stuff? I'm pretty sure.
and not artillery, like siege weapons and things like that.
I know like the Franks and the Goths, because I just played a game against them. They can't build those. They're actually extremely limited. One of them can't even build the next up tower. They can only build the really primitive one.
But then they make up for it in another way.
Oh, certainly.
I think the Britons. I actually have 2 relics on my place. I found 2.
Good.
I can't get them until I get a priest, though, can I?
Yes, and you need to get a monastery, and I think that's a 3rd age.
Right.
Castle age. Do I really not have 500 food? Oh, you have to build castle. You have to build a couple.
You have to have a couple of things, yeah.
For the period as well.
Yep. Which I kind of like that as well. It means you have to actually like advance a bit before you can just advance.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean you have to actually like make use of the age you're in.
Yeah.
Before you can just advance. So I'm trying to like explore, but keep tabs on my base at the same time. It's something I've never been very good at. I think I'm gonna get a barracks pretty soon. Hopefully.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Wood?
I'm trying to keep up with my. I'm gonna get someone mining gold too, and then I'm gonna get a barracks.
The Huns are here.
Oh god.
No, I don't like the Huns.
I just got a
they're gonna find a relic.
I just got a friggin' song from Mulan stuck in my head. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So I think I'm gonna build a mining hut right here because it's closer to my stone and my gold. So if I build that, and then send them to go and send her to go mine gold, it'll be a lot closer. And oh, there's yeah, I found the Huns too.
They're over here exploring. They're gonna find that relic.
Oh,
so
and there's Spanish.
Spanish and the Huns. This is interesting indeed.
This is an interesting map. There's like this river that goes all the way around the outside.
Yes, that's the continental map that we're playing on.
Oh, that's the design of it. So we can build up a little navy.
And there's rivers throughout. Yeah, like actually.
Now that I have this mining camp built, I can. Well, I'm gonna tell her to. Yeah, one. I don't know if we mentioned this yet in this video, but one of the things is that your villagers actually have to carry resources.
Yeah, I think we did a little earlier.
Did we?
But still, it's
yeah.
A huge
Here's a good example of that. They have to walk back and forth as opposed to in Age of Empires 3, where they just
stick it in the pocket.
Stick it in their pocket, yeah. So it helps to build things like lumber camps and mining camps and things like that much closer by because it increases the speed at which
it decreases their walk time.
It decreases their walk time, yeah. And that's how you get benefits. Like in that mining camp, I can eventually say, you know, they'll mine gold faster. In the lumber camp, you can harvest wood faster, things like that.
Yeah. Make sure you build a mill. And then start building farms, and the farms are just like really awesome.
Yeah, I'm focusing more on just trying to get up and about kind of right now.
Okay. I just like the farms because well, not infinite food, but you're trading wood for food.
But I've got the berry bushes still, so I'm working through those.
Really, I destroyed those a while ago. Bum bum bum. Who's this? Who's here? The Koreans. Long travels. You like that sheep, don't you?
Yeah.
You ain't got no sheep over there.
Over in Korea.
Nope. Where's my horse guy?
Okay,
Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with this map, it's really fun because of the river around it. You can actually stage like little snatch and grab assault kind of things. Like there was a monastery on the sea, and I saw them put a relic in it. I watched them. So I got like 3 boats, put like a bunch of Teutonic Knights and a priest in them, jumped out, destroyed the building, took the relic, got back on the boats, and their army was just showing up.
Right,
and I pulled away and, you know, sailed back to my land, and it was really...
I've kind of explored out the river around my base, so this is how people can get to me. So I'm kind of more open on around here, but there's a bit of a choke
Master of the
point.
Ages.
Oh, you already going up?
Oh yeah. Boom.
How are you so much better at this than me? I feel like I'm spending all my time exploring.
I can get wheelbarrows now. People can walk a little bit faster.
What's this take? Just wood?
For what?
Oh, food. Oh shit, that takes a lot of food.
For what?
To advance.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
food, and then the buildings was if I can talk, was actually what was slowing me down. Get my wheelbarrows.
So yes, Alden is a professional Age of Empires player.
I wouldn't go that far.
He plays on the pro circuits. He's won.
MLG. I think we've talked about my MLG.
You have what kind of cars? You drive a Lambo, isn't it?
Something like, that's
like the Lamborghini Aventador or something like that. And he won all that on Age of Empires 2 tournaments. Like I was amazed when he went and won his first one.
Extremely prestigious circuit.
Yeah, no, I mean like people don't know it, but there's underground Age of Empires tournaments, and it's like $500,000 prizes. It's ridiculous.
You know what's funny? I actually just read an article on actual Age of Empires 2 clubs that have pretty big cash prizes.
Big money.
Like not 500 grand obviously, but they actually, yes, the community's so big behind this game.
Right.
Even now, because it's just, you know, it redefined, you know, real-time strategy games.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and I still don't think a lot of real-time strategy, you know, they think that we're just too stupid to handle this kind of stuff and use it like it should, like, you know, how to make your troops walk, but I don't know, it's just, I love this game.
Well, I'm a bit retarded. It's been so long since I played these kind of things that
get those farms up.
Yeah, I'm going right now.
And then you can queue farms so that they don't ever go dead, and you actually get a discount if you queue them. Whereas if you keep on having to bring back a dead farm, you're gonna actually spend more.
So building a farm by the mill. Is that good?
Yes, because they put the mill is the food resource.
Okay, I'm getting so like bogged down with exploring. I need to focus more on my base.
I do the opposite. I've actually stopped exploring. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start moving my guy a little bit because I think I know where my choke points are, and that's all I really need to know. Looks like I've got 2 forts to protect.
So about how many villagers do you have up right now?
Villagers?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I've got 4 on farms. Looks like about 4 on wood, and 1 person hitting the gold.
Well, so I have more villages than you, and somehow you're doing that much better than me.
Boy.
Yeah,
Let me see here.
You're just so pro.
What can I say?
All these guys are going to be going into food.
I need to find some food, actually. That seems to be my biggest problem right now.
Do you not have the
The bushes were gone. But yeah, the farms, they take a while to get going.
I got the guy over here. He's just been like hammering away on those stones this whole time. Pretty good.
I want to get wheelbarrows as well. Wheelbarrows really help.
Yeah. That's another thing as well. I feel like there's a lot more upgrades in this one, you know?
There are.
Like,
Or at least I think that there are. No, there definitely are. You wait until you get like the monastery. There are literally like I think a dozen individual upgrades just in the monastery.
yeah.
Just
And
for
then
priests.
You do stuff. Okay, you need to be down here. Doesn't make sense for you to be cutting wood from down up there. And there's a guy hiding back here. Look at that. You see him? Right there? Yeah. There you go.
This guy, this cavalry's really annoying me. The guy in my base.
Is it like just an enemy guy? Just
Yeah, he just keeps on going around. I'm gonna call my villagers in. We're just gonna kill him if he doesn't get out of here.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, what the hell?
Are you in the second age yet?
No.
You should hurry up so we can go ahead and get that market.
Yeah, I only have 125 food.
I've got 100, but I just built 5 more settlers. So.
Well, you can go ahead and do it already. Yeah, I have 3 farms up, so.
And you'll need a lot of houses for the population that we have it set to.
Yeah, we have it set to 500. You can stretch it between, what is it like? I think the minimum's like 25.
Yeah.
And then the max that we're on right now is 500. And Age of Empires 3 has a hard cap at 200. So the max you can ever have is 200 population.
Really.
And you still get some pretty big battles.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to get really hectic, and I'm not going to be able to keep up because I've never been that good at real-time strategy games as much as I like to play it. You know, I played StarCraft, I've played Warcraft, I've played Age of Empires for a long time, and I still can't keep up with multitasking. So, it's always kind of interesting when we start getting like 300 people that I have to control in groups of 50 and things like that. But yeah, so much more population. It just gets pretty ridiculous pretty fast with these kind of things.
You can make people pay tribute to you.
Oh yeah, you can like threaten them, can't you?
Actually, I'll be honest, I don't really know. I can't remember. I didn't experiment with it that much in the last game. I don't know, it should be interesting. Like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I've completely forgotten. That and the trebuchets. I'm a huge fan of trebuchets.
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff, like, and before... This is... We tried to play a little bit of a game before, but there was some settings we wanted to change before we started recording. But before that, it had been, like, as of right now, I've had this game installed on my computer for 15-20 minutes. This is pretty much like the first game I've really got into on this.
Oh,
so it's the first time I've played this for, you know, 6-7 years. You okay? Like, how much is attacking you?
It's just, I think the AI just made one of the cavalry slap on my like villagers or something. It was King Walia, which I have no idea who that is.
I'm gonna go ahead and send my bush guys, one of my berry guys, over to the farm just so she's a bit closer. I think it'll.
Enough wood.
I think I'll do that. And then you said queuing the farm will automatically rebuild it when it's used up.
Yes, if you queue them, and you actually get this kind. I think it's 75 wood for a farm. Well, it's only 40 if you do it this way.
I'm almost to the food where I'm going to go to the next stage.
Cool.
So as soon as I get that, we should be able to go ahead.
Can you see my line of sight?
No. Can you see mine though?
Yes, I bought it. It was 100 food, 100 gold. Something
Are you
cheap
seeing?
like that.
Are you seeing what I've already explored, or are you seeing?
I'm seeing both.
Okay,
You're active.
So you've seen that like big circle up at the top and everything like that.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if you call that a circle, but
Well,
we'll go with it. It looks like a lobster on my screen, dude. Like, you need to see it. Just saying. Looks like a pretty big lobster.
There we go, researching feudal age. Completely encased in walls. Except for with you, because I trust you. We're sharing the land.
Believe it or not, I actually am going to put a big gate across there, just in case you get taken over by those Mongols. Actually, literally Mongols,
The
not like the
Mongol
Huns.
horde.
Yeah, the Huns.